WNBA makes Minnesota Lynx decision just 42 hours after Commissioner's Cup loss. It was the fall of another Titan at the hands of the Indiana Fever. First, it was the unbeaten New York Liberty, who felt the wrath of Caitlin Clark. She dropped 32 points and 9 assists, almost single-handedly leading the Fever to victory. Then came another powerhouse, Napheesa Collier and the Minnesota Lynx. In the finals, the Fever took care of the tabletoppers, even without their star guard. The Fever humbled the Lynx, winning 79-54. They outplayed Minnesota on both ends of the court. MVP candidate Napheesa Collier, who had been in blazing form leading up to the finals, was limited to just 12 points on 6-4-18 shooting. She also committed 5 of Minnesota's 16 turnovers. Despite her disappointing performance in the big game, the league made a significant decision regarding Collier and the Lynx. The WNBA named Napheesa Collier the Western Conference Player of the Month for June, marking her second time receiving the honor this season and the third of her career. With this achievement, she becomes just the third player in franchise history to earn the award at least 3 times. While she had a rare off night in the Commissioner's Cup final, her overall performance throughout the month in regular season play was outstanding. In June, she averaged 22.0 points, 8.9 rebounds, 4.1 assists, 1.4 steals, and 1.5 blocks per game, helping lead the Lynx to an 8-2 record. Her highlights included a 32-point performance against the Los Angeles Sparks and a near double-double in a dominant win over the Connecticut Sun. Throughout the season, Napheesa Collier has been exceptional, leading the WNBA with an average of 24.4 points per game while shooting an efficient 52.5% from the field and 39.6% from beyond the arc. She's also contributing 8.5 rebounds, a career-high 3.7 assists, 1.8 steals, and a personal best 1.5 blocks per game. Her all-around dominance is reflected in her league-leading efficiency rating of 28.9. Collier currently ranks 3rd in rebounds, 4th in blocks, 5th in steals, and 7th in field goal percentage across the league. Collier was also named one of the captains for the league's All-Star game. After this accolade and her overall numbers this season, she is well on her way to the MVP honor, barring any major blip from here on. That goes for both the team and the player. And they will learn from that tough final loss. The good thing about that loss is that it won't affect their situation on the points table. It is a harsh reminder that they are not invincible, as while they have experienced 2 losses, none of them have come by this margin. It's good to look at it as a learning opportunity and with a growth mindset, Alana Smith said after the game. We're in a position where it doesn't affect our standings, but we still want to hold it in a place that means something to us. We always want to play our best basketball, and so we have to take this game to heart and learn from the mistakes we made in this game, the way we showed up, the way that we prepared, and just make sure that we don't do it again. The team will need to regroup quickly and learn from their experience, with little time to dwell on the Commissioner's Cup final. Their focus now shifts to Thursday's matchup against the Washington Mystics, a team responsible for half of their regular season losses so far. In their previous meeting, the Mystics held the Lynx to just 64 points, stifling their offense with physical defense and smart adjustments. For Napheesa Collier, the game presents an opportunity to bounce back and return to her usual dominant form as she looks to lead Minnesota back into the win column and reassert their position among the league's elite. Will the Minnesota Lynx make a clean sweep for the 2025 WNBA title? The Minnesota Lynx carries a different energy this season. There is a sharpened edge to her focus, a sense of urgency that seems to stem from unfinished business. After the heartbreak of last year's WNBA Finals, where the Minnesota Lynx fell to the New York Liberty in a hard-fought Game 5, both Collier and her team have returned with a renewed determination. This time around, nothing short of a championship will suffice. The Lynx have emerged as the most complete team in the league. They currently lead the WNBA with a net rating of 14.0. Indeed, that is significantly higher than the next best mark of 9.8 held by the Liberty. This margin reflects not only statistical dominance, it also reflects the consistency and cohesion that Minnesota has displayed throughout the season. While the Liberty were projected to be their toughest challengers, their recent 1-4 slide suggests a team struggling to maintain its rhythm. Issues with depth and tactical flexibility have begun to surface, leaving them vulnerable against more disciplined and well-rounded opponents. In contrast, the Lynx have built a foundation rooted in balance. They rank for